Hey, our most recent Southern Indiana real estate market update has just been released, hot off the presses. We're taking a look back at Q2, quarter two of 2022, and a look forward at what is to come for the rest of the year. And it is a doozy. Take this as an example. We had some clients of ours that started looking for a house about 4 months ago, couldn't find what they wanted because inventory was so tight, so low. And then rates started rising. So they got priced out of the market, decided that they wanted to take a little bit of a break, and now back on the hunt for that perfect home as inventories have started to rise and mortgage rates come back down. To say that it's been a roller coaster is not a stretch. So what are buyers and sellers to do in a market like this? It's a market that we're calling wobbly, if you will. Well, we would say you're going to have to give us a call. There are still parts of this market, locations and price points that are hot, that are selling fast with strong demand. And there are a couple of price points that are showing just a little bit of pullback. Again, 1 or 2 months does not a trend make, but we're seeing a little bit of a pullback, what we would call normalizing off of what have been excessively high price increases and excessively low volume. So there's a little bit of a normalization that is going on. We put all of the details in a report with a lot of charts and a lot of explanations, quotes from our local mortgage expert, Brad C. with Kentucky and Mortgage Group, talking about where rates are and where he sees them going. So it's all in the report. Take a look. And if you have any questions, reach out to us, 812living@gmail.com, 812living@gmail.com. We'd love to help you. I want to show you the report right now and give you just some highlights, and then we'll let you look through the report on your own, but let's take a look. All right, so here's the report that just released. Not going to spend a ton of time on it because if you're interested, we'll let you dive deep on that, but we'll give you some of the highlights here. Again, first page is the stuff that we're going to tell you about in the report. We got a little bit of a preview with some spoiler alerts there, and then we dive right in. Look, mortgage rates is something that we usually save for the end of the report, but the mortgage rate rise really has impacted all of the rest of the charts in the report. So we start here. Here's just a brief picture of that chart, and you can see from January to now, rates have been rising. It has impacted this market and will continue to impact the market unless rates continue to fall. And you can see here at the last part of June, they are starting to come down. Inflation. So we talk about mortgage, the prices of mortgage increasing. This is the first time that we've talked about inflation because inflation has become a national headline, right? Prices of goods and services are increasing. So we put a price chart there of the increases in different food and energy categories, so you can take a look at that. Then we separate out gas prices. We all know all too well, gas prices have been on the rise. Inflation, gas prices rising, all of those things impact a buyer's budget and their ability to afford to buy a home. So we broke a couple of those things out. Then we dive into the real estate charts. Number of homes sold dipped a little bit from May to June. Homes for sale, housing inventory has been consistently on the rise, meaning there's more options for buyers. Average sales price, again, took a dip from May to June. But if we look back at June 2021, actually it went from May to June. May to June, we saw a little bit of price drop there. So this is not unprecedented, something we're going to keep an eye on. And then days on market continue to fall. What does that tell us? There's still buyer demand. Things are still moving pretty quickly. We do add a note in here about the second half of June. Our team noticed that the market was slowing just a little bit. So again, something we'll keep an eye on. And then a word on rents. Two things. Rental vacancies did come back up. So there's a little bit of breathing room in the rental market, but look at those prices. The prices for rent, the rent index just keeps going up. It is becoming more and more difficult to afford renting. So we look at numbers and we talk to our clients and compare renting versus buying. Even with mortgage rates up a little bit, it still seems cheaper for most folks if they have the option to buy versus rent. And then we close out with what does this all mean? We'll let you take a look at that. Folks, if you have any questions, email us 812living@gmail.com. If you know someone that's in the market or thinking about buying or selling, share this report with them. If they have any questions, have them reach out to us. We would love to help. 812living@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.